was first introduced under a class. This was called Nizam. It was a history class under the history department. It was introduced in February 2011, right after the revolution. We were 3 sections. We used to meet every week for one class for like 2 hours and a half. And it was basically a comparative analysis between the histories of the revolutions in the world in comparison to the Egyptian revolution, to try and figure out whether it was actually a revolution or an intifada or just an uprising. It was, in fact, a revolution. It was part of a class project at the end. They were like, the class project for this is كل واحد هياخد like from 2 to 4 persons that did not only come about in the revolution, but just people from the government, the ex-president, anyone that has some sort of relation to the political sphere.
Okay.
And it was to write a biography about this person. And then Dr. Reimer, a history professor, decided to expand the project and asked if anyone is willing to volunteer to work on the expansion of the project, to create an online wiki for the project. And Nariman Amin, a student, she volunteered, and it actually, for all of her hard work, that it's actually published online right now. Right now it's 74 pages, but some of the names are repeated because they're like additional information. But there are 74 pages on the wiki. Right now, I'm not exactly sure that anyone is actually working on the project now that it's published. Right now we're launching it, we're telling people about it. There are some talks that they might be translating it into Arabic, still not sure. But there isn't actually anyone right now working on the project because the project was mainly to publish it online.
Yeah.
There was no expansion to that. So we still don't know. The youth of the revolution, government officials and ex-government officials, revolutionary icons, national icons, and not just youth of the revolutions, but older people also that were revolutionaries and were in Tahrir, and their names were said a lot on the news. Everyone mentioned, anyone that has a political role in the political sphere in Egypt, not just the revolution. So, like, for example, there are ex-government officials, there's the ex-president, everyone, because there are no opinions on that. It's just like an elongated CV for those people, so that when you're researching, you have to know who Hosni Mubarak was, and at the same time you have to know who Khalid. It is the first biographical dictionary for the revolution online. And second of all, it's supposed to be more reliable than Wikipedia because it has been checked and double-checked so many times, and because it started out as a class project, so the sources are mainly academic sources. We tried so much to find academic sources, which was also a bit of a problem because we're writing contemporary history, so there is a lack of academic sources. But we tried our best to choose the news sources that were most reliable and most academic.